Catch a throatful from the fire vocal with ash and molten glass like I am Jala Joko. The volcano out of Iceland. He'll conquer and destroy the rap world like the... Learned from a pro as a mentor. Started with a bird nest and burnt it to a cinder. That'll get the party kicking. Plus your little... smelted like chicken. As the dollar continues to lose momentum, he need land from to represent him. Gold was up, urging all trading y'all change for cash and splurge it on a more secure investment. Food and water, a couple of gallons for your cutest daughter, and thank him as a Yankee fellow Southerner. Don't forget the general rank. Hello, Governor. Hello, Governor. Vocals spill over like the rolling hills of Dover or the Gulf Oil disaster for Virgin after. Depends on your status or your stature, whether you benefit from the prior or the latter. Get the fatter check split, and how much for 100,000 tons of correct shit. Sell it, half price seafood, prices like a real nice. Who can knock the most birds out the sky and then spread a lie and say you know why? Bet. Get the machine, blame it on the fireworks, clean up. Y'all know where to send the wire jerks. Black teeth still snack on sweets and get stacks with the Queek Mon Queek. They used to sell CDs, now they got fake. Buyer beware, had to tell us one liar, sire be fair. At least I'll tie your hair from the chair while I'm here. I hate play loving her, JJ for governor.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And Brent in this one, terrific talent on both sides. Everybody getting ready for this one.
This is not a game where you take the dry eraser and circle it in the training room. You take the permanent marker because you wanted this one. You wanted it to get here sooner. And tonight we're going to see some high-level play against these powerhouse teams.
Ayton inside. And the rejection by Zubac. Jackson from long range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. He knows that Devin Booker is going to get his points, but what they want to do is prevent the freebies. Coach said Booker's become exceptional at drawing fouls, and he's one of the best free throw shooters in the game. So, Kevin, they don't want to see him on the line multiple times tonight. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Pass to Crowder. Paul with the ball. In the corner, it's Bridges. Phoenix, no good that time either. Now we know Zubac can eat up space inside, Brent. Great job of securing rebounds.
Yeah, obviously, if he was playing starter minutes or anywhere approaching 30 minutes, Zubac is going to be in double figures, ripping down both offensive and defensive things on the glass. What's impressed me about him, though, is he's got great hands on the inside and has now become a very viable roll target.
And here are the Clippers now after the Suns pick up two. And Leonard gets it to go.
Great dribble move there. Kawhi using refined ball handling skills to get wherever he needs to on the floor.
It's Crowder on the wing. And he drives in. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's his first trip to the line.
76% from the line a season ago.
That free throw, no good.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Crowder has done such a great job of carving out a career as being a tough and dependable defender.
And taken away by Paul. The 15-footer. And the rejection by Zubats. Tries again. Paul goes in. And it's good on the way in.
Chris Paul reading the defense, gets on the inside and decides to just knock it down.
Here's Leonard. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Pass to Paul. And here is Ayton. From the arc. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Clippers trail by 3. It's George on the wing. To the wing right side. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Sun. Kicks it out to Booker. To the inside. And Crowder slams it in.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
George with the bounce pass. Pass to Mann. Outside Leonard. 6 to shoot. And the Clippers miss again.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Clippers trail by 5. From deep, George. Here's Zubats. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Sun.
First team foul.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
The free throw drops for Zubats. Los Angeles making a switch here. And both free throws good for Zubats.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And here's Payne. Driving to the basket. Johnson, a wide open look. Here's McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stop.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Coming onto the floor for the
There's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. Covington in the corner. Drops in the tray.
Robert Covington.
Covington must prefer that. He gets a great rhythm on the catch and shoot.
Here's Payne. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
1:15 left to play in the first quarter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. On the wing, Batum. For the 3. That shot, no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Phoenix shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Third team foul.
First one falls for.
Cam Johnson.
And Johnson drops them both.
Well, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
It's tipped. Back to Covington. And stolen by Payne. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And oh, here we go. Covington's got it. The fast break chance. Phoenix leading by 4. .29 seconds left to play here in the first. Payne gets a wide open look. Phoenix no good that time either. Pass to Hartenstein. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Payne with it. From past the arc. And that one's good.
Shamet has these kind of games where it looks like he won't miss.
And that does it for the first quarter. Suns lead by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway.
Ladies and gentlemen, Suns Dancers.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Devin Booker.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. This is his first foul of the game. Here's Powell.
Phoenix foul.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
6 on the shot clock. For 3, Covington.
Getting right into the shooter's space. Jay Crowder closed that space off pretty quick.
And at 6'7" with a 7'2" wingspan, Robert Covington, Greg, comfortable guarding power forwards.
Well, he's accustomed to it. In high school, he was the same height, but only weighed 170 pounds. Even then, his coach said he was weak, but he wasn't soft.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Suns leading by 3. Here's Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
It's Covington on the wing. Batum trying to break loose. Covington's shot is off. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Paul outside. Leonard with the steal. Pass to Kennard. The three-pointer, no good. Paul looking around. And it's off from three-point range. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Batum.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing.
Booker with it. By Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got the lead up to 7 now.
Phoenix foul.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, Marcus Morris Sr.
Outside Jackson. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Batum. In the corner, Powell with it. Shoots the 3. Drills it from outside.
Norman Powell.
Powell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then. And we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
Ayton inside. The kick out to Crowder. Misses the 3.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
The Suns leading. In the corner, it's Bridges. Phoenix, no good that time either.
It's that one down.
Some changes for Phoenix. And he comes up with the deuce.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes.
Outside Jackson. Phoenix grabs the miss. Payne up top. Pass to Shamet. Jacks up a three. Doesn't go for him. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. George with no one around. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Now Payne. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Counting
107 left to play here in the half.
Ivica Zubac. Terrence Mann.
And here's Payne. No good off the back of the rim. Pass to Powell. There's the drive. And the dunk by Powell.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Now Shamet. .36 seconds left in the first half of the game. And again, it's the Suns missing. On offense, here are the Clippers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. With the fadeaway. Rebounded by McGee. And so here's Phoenix. Here's Payne. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. That will count. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. It's all tied. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Clippers with the ball. Here's Leonard. Kennard trying to break loose.
Well, more than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
2 points. That one goes. Ayton's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Suns.
And you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Back to Ayton. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Screen by Zubac. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
That's his second personal
And there's
foul.
the call on Devin Booker.
Team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution.
And the Clippers making a change here. Pass to George. For the lead. And the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Outside Crowder. The ball. They get a hand on it. Ayton a screen. Pocket 6. And it's Paul penetrating. The baseline J off the mark. Here's George. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
That's the way you play defense. Anticipated the hop step, beat him to the spot, and able to get the call.
And here's Phoenix. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Looking to end his cold spell. Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. It's Crowder on the wing. And the Suns miss again. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now.
Phoenix foul.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor.
Kennard for three.
Isaiah Hartenstein
sinks the triple. Kennard's got the lead up to 3 now for the Clippers.
3-point field goal.
Kennard has such good mechanics with the way he shoots it. The moment that ball is in motion, it looks good.
Bridges attacking. It's blocked. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you.
That's his second personal foul.
Ray, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressly, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
Ayton hits them both.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Into the hoop.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Inside. Stolen. Kennard with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. Here's Kennard. To the middle. Hartenstein. Took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
And that's really just smart basketball. You send a poor foul shooter to the line.
So both teams changing it up here. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back. And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by the Suns.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Pass to Johnson. Deflects the pass. Leonard with the steal. Outside Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Assisted.
And he got a good look at the hands of Covington.
Suns trail by 7. Johnson outside. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. And it's McGee with the jam.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Leonard fires away from outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
To the paint. Here's McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Even though they're still trailing, he continues to be lights out from the field. What a competitor.
Right side, Jackson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on JaVale McGee.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Suns trail by 8.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
With 1 on the clock. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
The end of the third.
And so it's Los Angeles with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. They trail by 6. Johnson the screen. Down low. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Right side, George. Here's Batum. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Phoenix ball. Coming onto the floor for your Suns, DeAndre Ayton.
Paul with the ball. All sorts of time. Misses off the right iron.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Here's Booker. And Covington sends it back.
Covington's aggressive defense is going to pay off, and that time it did.
Just 5 on the clock. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal
That one on
foul.
George.
First team foul.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. So he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
And there was a slight panic in L.A. when Kawhi opted out of his deal. It quickly went away as Kawhi signed a new one with the Clippers. The Clippers can build knowing Kawhi is in it for the long haul. Always nice to know you have a star that you can win with.
And taken away by Paul. Booker in the corner. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Outside, George. Pass to man. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 6. Here's George. And the shot is long. Suns trail by 9. Inside. Makes it off the glass. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
And Leonard gets it to go.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
With the step back. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Crowder the screen. And it's Paul penetrating. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, Nikola Batum.
2 on the clock. Here's Bridges. And the rejection by Leonard.
LA ball.
And that's what you expect from one of the greatest defenders maybe this league has ever seen. Great play by Kawhi that time.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Bridges with the steal. Paul for 3. The Clippers grab the miss.